Do you want to know how to manifest and bring your dreams to fruition? How you can begin to utilize the laws of nature in your favor rather than against you? This is a topic I feel is so deeply misunderstood, yet in nature, it is so simple. So make sure to stick around to the end of the video so you can have a solid foundation for manifesting and how simple it can really be. But first, what is manifestation? Manifestation is the physical realization of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. It is the furthest and highest realization of energy and the highest and furthest realization of an ideal. So, manifesting is bringing an idea and a vision from the intangible into the tangible. Now, how can we begin to do this? The first thing you get to realize is that you are always manifesting. Take a moment to look at your life, the results that you have right now, and realize that you manifested this. This is your current manifestation. It is a culmination of your previous thoughts, feelings, and actions. And what you do now today, it will be what you get tomorrow. So, what you get to first understand when you are looking at starting to manifest or just getting into manifestation is realizing that it's not something that you start or something that you get into, and it's something that you've always been doing. It's always been playing out in your experience of life. You are always manifesting. You are always choosing the reality that you are experiencing. And if this is a new area of life for you that you haven't given a lot of attention in terms of the energetics of it, then it's a very, very high chance, most probably, that you've been choosing a reality unconsciously. Because whatever your results are, my mentor always says that whatever your results are is what you are unconsciously committed to. So this is an opportunity to first realize what a powerful creator you are and how sovereign and divine you really are. You are a spiritual being having a human experience, and you have the creative force, the energy that was involved with creating worlds is at your fingertips. And you have the ability to create, rather choose, very important distinction, choose the reality that you desire to experience. It's so easy to get lost in the trap. I know I did for a while, to get lost in the idea that we create our reality. But a more accurate way of saying it is that you choose your reality. We are always choosing your reality in every new moment. Infinite realities and parallel timelines and realities exist simultaneously right now. The car, the house, the relationship, the health, the desire that you want exists right now. Energy can't be created or destroyed. It is already here. It is already there. And all it takes is for you to align into that. And we're going to be diving into this video, so make sure you stick till the end so you can have the full picture. But all it takes is for you simply aligning and choosing to the reality that you desire to experience. And it really is that simple. And it comes down to intention rather than having a desire. We hear so much in personal development. You have to have a really big desire. I used to feel this way too because I read a book called Think and Grow Rich, and it tells you have to have a burning desire. You have to have a burning desire to succeed. But the thing is that this creates an imbalance in your energy. And it amplifies wanting energy. Wanting energy is not the energy that's going to get you to the thing that you want. Wanting energy is always going to perpetuate a reality of always wanting. The more you want something, the less likely you're going to get it, because now you are self-prophesizing an existence of wanting. The universe is like, oh, he wants this, cool, let's keep giving him a reality of wanting. You get to start moving into the energy of having and moving with intention. Intention is desire and action. Moving in the direction. As if there is no doubt. You know that you get to move towards what you want. It's a difference between asking for you want, demanding, requesting, or complaining about what you want or don't have, and simply saying, I'm going to go and get it. I simply have it. I am it. I be it. And I'm just going to go get it. I'm just going to move that. I'm just going to go to it. It's as simple as making the intention. And there's this really good analogy I read in the book I read recently, or I'm reading currently right now. It says desire. You can have a desire to move your hand. Right now I have a desire to move my hand, but it doesn't actually move. I can have a desire or a wish to move my hand, but it's not going to actually do anything until I have an intention. Then I'm intending. Now I'm having it's desire and action. Now I'm intending to move my hand and my hand moves. So you get to intend to move in the direction of your dreams. I fell into this trap for a while of not taking action, of not going in the direction of what you want. Sitting and waiting and thinking and falling into the law of attraction trap that there's something that I can attract to me without doing anything. Oh, I can just manifest it. I can visualize it and feel it, and it's going to come to me. It's going to show up to me. And when your life really begins to change is when you integrate being and action. You integrate being, doing, and having all together. Thinking, feeling, and acting all together. And that's when you start to cultivate a really powerful energy in the direction of what you want. But this idea of, oh, I can think it into being and it's going to come to me, keeps us stuck. The law of attraction is surface level. It's an outdated concept. It opens people's mind to how powerful they are, but how it actually works with the mechanics of reality, it can lead to some traps. Like, I have to attract something that I don't have. So you're always placing this really high importance on, I gotta manifest this thing and it's really important that I do it, and I'm gonna visualize and put all my energy and focus into it. It's gonna come to me and I'm gonna have all the money and the success and the relationship and the happiness and the bliss, and I don't have to do anything. I can just sit there. No. No, it's an illusion. It's a trap. And how it really works is that you don't attract something you don't have. You choose what already exists. You choose what already exists. And one way that you can start putting yourself in the energy of having rather than the energy of wanting is gratitude. Gratitude and love. Being thankful for what you have. Gratitude and appreciation is the energy of abundance. Because when you're focused on what you're thankful for, now you are focused on what you have, not what you don't have. And the person who is experiencing what you want, the version of yourself that's experiencing your desired outcome, the manifested physical reality of what you want, is in the energy of having, not in the energy of not having. So can you be grateful for what you have? You always have something to be grateful for. Can you start being grateful for what you have? And you'll notice two things when you start doing this. Number one, you'll just be ridiculously happy because you're focusing on, you're grateful for what you have, so you're happy with what you have. You're joyful for what you have. You'll just be insanely happy if you really become obsessed, become determined, cultivate a devotion for appreciation and gratitude. Spend your whole life in appreciation and gratitude and watch the miracles that flow into your life. You're radiating a very positive energy, an energy of abundance, an energy of having, of receiving. So number one, you'll be way more joyful. Number two, things will start flowing in. More things that are in alignment with with being grateful and gratitude will just start flowing into your life. More money, better relations, everything will get better. Just that one simple thing. Don't overcomplicate this, guys. I did it for the longest time, and I didn't start getting results until I simplified it. Our minds like to overcomplicate things. We like to make things very complicated. We like to look for complex solutions to simple problems. When realizing your dream is as simple as choosing it and moving towards it. It's as simple as that. And being in an energy of gratitude and focusing not on the end goal, but on the process of moving in the direction of it and giving it time. The mind likes to get in the way, and we have this idea of what we think it's supposed to look like and how it's supposed to show up. But that actually blocks us from receiving what is required for us to take the next step. Because some opportunity or some person can show up or something could come in that could be giving you a hint or a breadcrumb in the direction of where you want to go and what you're manifesting. And that could be the next solution, the next solution to your to taking the next step towards your dreams. But the mind is like, oh, this isn't how I envisioned, this isn't how I planned, so this is a problem. It's in my way. That's the mind. The mind can't comprehend what the heart knows. The heart knows and feels and knows. The gut and the heart feel and knows. There's the wisdom, your intuition. The heart feels what is true and what it knows. The mind can't comprehend what the heart knows. So this leads me to the next point, is start following your excitement and your joy. Start doing what you love. Start moving in the direction of your joy and your excitement, because that's your heart tarping. That's your heart tapping into the alternative reality that already exists, that's in alignment with your joy and abundance and excitement that exists right now, and your heart is guiding you towards that through how you feel. How you feel. Your highest excitement is like a compass. It's like a radar. It's a detector that leads you towards the direction of what you truly want. At the end of the day, we all want to be happy. We all want to be satisfied and fulfilled and grateful and at peace. And I can prove this to you, because what if you had everything you want, what you think you want, the money, the house, and the relationship, everything, but you were absolutely miserable and you were living in agony and pain? You don't want this. You wouldn't want that. You say, screw that. I want to be happy. Because what is all that stuff worth if you're not happy? So truly start connecting to that excitement and follow your joy as a radar, as a compass. Because then you'll start getting the breadcrumbs and you'll start listening to your intuition more and let go of the mind. The mind wants to understand. It can't. Trust me, I've tried. I have a very strong analytical mind, and I'm loosening its gears more and more as I go through life, because I'm realizing that all it does is get in the way. It's a tool for helping you handle logistics of simple things, but it can't comprehend the greater structure or flow of the universe like your heart can. Your heart is your connection to your divinity. It's your connection to God. It is unwavering. It is always pumping blood throughout your day. It has neurons. Your gut and your heart has a connection to your mind in ways that we can't even comprehend. The mind only can go off what it already knows. The heart can connect to a potential in the alternative reality space, or a potential in the universe that already exists now through feeling and knowing. So start being grateful, start being loving, start being in the energy of giving and giving value, and how you can be of service, and how you can follow your excitement and follow your joy and follow your passions and your love. This is the simplest way to manifest. There's all these other great tactics and tools and strategies and funnels and business and all this. But if your energy is screaming lack, screaming unworthy, screaming doubt, worry, fear, it's like you're swimming through a river, right? And it's flowing downstream. Trying to push against your current reality without aligning your thoughts and your feelings is like you're splashing the water really loud, and you're trying to swim upstream, and you're swimming against the current. You're trying to swim as rough, as hard as possible. And when you can begin to choose your reality, choose that it already is done. Like, for example, for me, I was always becoming a coach. I'm becoming a coach. I'm in the process of learning to be a coach. I want to be a coach. I want to be a coach. It's in the future. I'm becoming. I want to be. As opposed to, I am a coach. How am I a coach now? How can I be of service now? How can I be of value now? How can I create value for other people? How can I support people? How can I be in that now? And then show up in that way. Now I'm flowing downstream. You're just gently swimming down the stream. As opposed to, I want to be a coach, but I don't know if I can do it. And then I'm going to take action and try to change the world and try to change everything from this point of lack. I don't like where I am, but I don't like where I am. I need to get over there. So I need to change what's here so I can get over there. In other words, you're splashing the water and you're swimming upstream. Life follows the path of least resistance. In nature, this is true. You find this everywhere in nature. And the same is true for your life. Because nature operates with purposefulness. It operates with a purpose. So when you trust and you let go and follow the energy and go and take action, you still show up. You receive intuition via the heart and you bring it out with the mind. The mind is a tool to help you navigate the logistics of that. But if you follow that energy, it can't lead you to something that you don't want. It can't lead you to a negative experience, because that would be without purpose. Nature does nothing without purpose. So you start moving in the direction of it with flow and ease. And this is how manifestation can be so simple. Be grateful, be happy with what you have, and take action. And have the intention, this is what I'm going to do. I'm making YouTube videos. I'm not like, okay, am I going to get a bunch of views and are people going to love it? And what if I'm not good enough and what if they don't like it? And I want it to go viral and I want to have 1 million views and I want people to like me and I want this and this and that. And I really want them to love me. And it's like, do you want to watch me? Do you want to engage with me when I'm in that energy? You know, it's like this really... It's really important and you're assigning all this importance to it and it's something that I really want. Please subscribe. Please. I really need you to subscribe. Please. You're like, oh my gosh, this guy's crazy. I'm going to get out of here. No, it's like, subscribe or don't. Whatever. I love you either way. I hope you get value. And I'm going to choose to I'm building a YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is growing. I show up and make videos and that's what happens. It's very natural. That's my intention. That's what I'm doing, and that's what's unfolding. It's already done. I'm just flowing with the stream. Here I am, showing up. I'm just going with the flow. So begin to trust your intuition. Begin to trust your heart. Begin to listen to the inner voice, the inner wisdom, that subtlety. Let go of the mind. The ego is trying to confuse you. It confuses me all the time if I let it. Don't listen to the mind. The mind can't comprehend. It's only rational. It's logical thinking. It can't comprehend the infinite wisdom. So remember, you are a master manifester. You are always manifesting. And who are you being? Who are you being? The version of you that has what you desire, how do they be? How do they think, feel, and act? What are they doing? But more importantly, how do they think and feel? And then, what are they doing? From that place, who are you being? And one more powerful thing that you can really do to start manifesting is meditate, because this begins to shift what you associate with your thoughts, and who you start to identify as. It's like you become the third party observer, and that's a powerful thing. That's a powerful perspective to take when you're flowing with the stream, because you get to be the objective observer and stop trying to control and manipulate everything. And if you don't have a meditation practice, you are missing out on gold, because your thoughts are running the show. But when you start to meditate, you start to identify with your true nature, which is pure awareness, pure consciousness, your soul. You begin to observe your thoughts. It's like when you don't have that connection to your awareness and you're just in your thoughts, it's like you're in the middle of a hurricane. Winds blowing all over the place and there's lightning striking and it's loud and there's chaos and you're like, oh my gosh, like, am I gonna die? Like, what's happening here? This is crazy. You're like in the eye of the storm, or like it's wild. When you start to meditate and you associate as awareness, now you're like the observer. You can see the mind, you can see the storm. Now you're the guy miles away from the storm with binoculars, and you're like, wow, that looks like a crazy storm over there. That's pretty wild. That's crazy. I'm not going over there. And you feel a detachment from the craziness of the mind. The mind can go and go and go. So it'll bring you so much more peace. And also, simultaneously, it'll practice your ability to be the objective observer, to flow with life and let go of the mind's incessant need to control, because that's what the ego thinks it needs to do to get what it wants in order to feel safe and comfortable, or to keep you safe and comfortable. It'll come up with a million ideas and excuses of why it can't happen and what's going to go wrong and what it needs to look like and what it's supposed to look like. It'll dig you a grave and bury you before you even had a chance to live. And meditation begins to really open you up. We are naturally high vibrational beings. So letting go of the disturbance, it's like Abraham Hicks used this. A lot of people use this analogy. It's like you're holding a cork under the water. And what do you got to do to get that cork up to the top of the surface of the water? You don't have to push it up. You just got to let go of the resistance and the cork, boop, pops up. And that's like your mind trying to figure it out and force it and fight. What is the energy? What is the excitement? What makes you excited? How can you serve? How can you be grateful? What is the energy of having? Who are you being? Meditate. Come to a place of stillness and awareness and calm and peace and realize who you truly are as God, as divine source, creation. You are the creator and the creation, co-creating with this universe, and you have intuitive powers, intuitive capabilities to listen to your heart, to follow the flow, to follow the guidance, to follow the breadcrumbs and move in the direction of what you want and dance and play along the way and have a damn good time and stop waiting for the destination to be happy. Once I get over there, if I get that thing, then I can be happy. Once I get over there, then I can be happy. Once I get that thing, then I'll be fulfilled and satisfied and whole and complete. If you live from that framework of reality, you will be waiting for the rest of your life. Because there's always going to be the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. Life is a journey. Can you guys just take a moment together? Wait a minute. I'm alive. We're alive. Like, what even is this? Life is a blessing. We get to experience the depths of pain, but also the highs of pleasure and everything in between. Our capacity to feel our emotions is beautiful. The good and the bad, but there is no good and bad. It's just experience. The grief and the sorrow, but also the joy, it's all beautiful. Learn to accept it all and love it all. Your vibration will naturally rise and you'll start being more confident. You'll be more transparent. You got nothing to hide, nothing to prove, because anything other than that is a mask and it's manipulation. Who are you? Be your truth. We're moving towards what we want with joy and excitement and a trust. We're alive. That's such a gift. And when we're living from the place, I'm going to be happy when I get over there, you can't get there from here. You can't get there from there. You can't get to happiness. What's the quote? I love it. He says, you can't get to a happy ending with a happy journey. You can't get to a happy ending on an unhappy journey. You can't get to a happy ending on an unhappy journey. You get to be happy now. Because we are on the journey. We're in the becoming of everything. We get to live and explore. And it's not about what you get. It's about who you become. What you get is just the bonuses. So, I love you guys. I hope you got value. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.